Andrea Clausen here, and today is our final day of our mini cool down challenge. So I wanted to share with you some of my own personal practices that I do in the evenings. One of them that I suggested is lighting a candle. And so you might have a candle just to kind of open up your space in the evening. Sometimes I'll light one and I'll put it in the kitchen. Sometimes I won't light one, sometimes in my office. So it really depends on where I'm at if I light the space. But as I light that, I just kind of bring myself inwards. I might close my eyes and just take a couple grounding breaths. That helps me release the day thus far as I come into the evening. Now, I also have some of my favorite tools that I use. And so right now, this is my evening ritual for the summer months. It slightly shifts and changes when it comes to fall and winter. Right now, I'm going to share with you what I'm jamming on. So first, I have an oracle deck. I just got a pocket-sized Kali oracle deck, which I love. I love working with Goddess Kali. So for me, this is kind of the oracle deck that I might pull a card from. Now these are the practices I do after I get my kiddos to bed, and I'm downstairs by myself. Upstairs, I usually am doing my mantra meditation, yin, and japa mala kind of meditations there. So that's kind of my upstairs practices before I come down. This is kind of where I take care of the body, on because I've already taken care of kind of the innards when I'm upstairs, putting my boys to bed and waiting for them to fall asleep because my 2-year-old still runs around if I come downstairs. So now that I've teased it, I feel like enough. This is one. It is mini grown. It's CBD pain gel. So I actually use this on my elbow. So I'm still nursing some tennis elbow. I'll also sometimes put this on my calves because I have tight calves. So for me, this is part of my evening routine. Next, I use a red light. So it's from Fringe. And so this is my red light. I usually, again, put this on my calves. So I'm usually lying down on our couch and I put this underneath my legs. And then I also will usually put it on my quads as well. And that's just to help with circulation and blood flow. And so it's about 20 minutes. And so I might do 10 minutes on my calves, 10 minutes on my thighs. It just depends. I kind of do it intuitively. Then I have, if I do abhyanga, which I don't always do in the summer every single night, if I've just showered, I always will. But if I haven't showered or I showered earlier in the day, I usually will have already done my practice. But right now, Blue Moon Elise, my friend Rachel's line, Mystic Forest is what I'm using. So this is my abhyanga oil that I'll sometimes do. This is a new routine, is the OC oil, organic Ayurveda hair and scalp oil. I've just started using this because perimenopause, and I have I used to, I have really thick hair. I am not having as thick hair anymore. And so I'm trying this out and I just take, it's just an eyedropper. And so I will just take about half of an eyedropper full, warm it into my hands and then massage it into my scalp and then onto my hair itself. And that's supposed to help with hair growth and hopefully not falling out as much as mine seems to be. Obviously, stress is a big component of it as well. So I'm also trying to manage that. But I will let you know if I'm having good results. I definitely will be sharing this out, but I've just started this practice in the last couple of weeks. So I don't have enough confidence to tell you run out and get this if you're having that same issue as I am. Hopefully I will in a month or so. And then my last one, I usually do this upstairs in my bathroom. It's another oil. So again, lots of oils in the evenings because it's so nourishing to the Vata dosha. And even if you're a Pitta, like for me, everyone needs to have that Vata, that scattered, anxious energy grounded. And so it's my Ayurveda belly oil flow. This is great, especially if you're prone to constipation. So same thing as the hair, I will put a dropper onto my palms, rub them together, and then I go in a clockwise direction on my belly. And I do that right before I go, after I brush my teeth and do my face, all of the Pour Moi skincare that I use. I do that to finish my evening and then do a little reading before I go to bed. So those are my rituals. It's what I do and I change them seasonally. So I'm really intentional about what I do, what is working. And if it's not working, I release it and maybe I'll come back to it another time. So I want to encourage you to really look at your own practices, what needs releasing and what are you really needing to double down on right now in this phase of your life. All right. Thank you so much. It's been such a pleasure with you these last 3 days. I hope you have found something that you can take with you as you go on to your daily life for the rest of summer. Like, I hope there's a practice that you're like, this is a thing that I want to make sure I do for, the rest of summer. All right. Thank you.